Hello everyone, Atkpwr here with Game 2 between Koenig and Jaapaasa in the Steel Division 2 December monthly tournament, January, excuse me. Let's dive right in here to Shchedrin, and on the left in the red we have Koenig playing second Blindee on balanced income. And on the right in the blue we have Jaapaasa playing Festung Dunkirchen on Vanguard income. If you guys are wondering, Game 1 already here. Make sure to go check it out. And for this month's tournament, the players had to play decks built by other players. So basically, like everyone submitted like 4 different deck lists, and you're not allowed to play your own deck list. So none of these are their own builds of the division. But diving in here, second Blindee, a favorite of Koenig's. I think still his favorite division. The OG French division here. So recon tab, kind of just an extension of your armor tab at the end of the day. Some recon infantry here. We have some Greyhounds and some Shermans here. The infantry tab, nothing incredible. Definitely one of the weaknesses of the deck. The infantry themselves are not horrible, though. Like, it's not like bad infantry. They're just not super good infantry, and they're very limited. You have the Pioneers there. You have the Voltigeurs, the Sapeurs, the Nueve, and then some Volontaires. Volontaires being pretty good at mid-range. All the other Sapeurs have bazookas. That would probably be the most impressive part of this infantry tab. The tank tab here, we got more Greyhounds. These ones, M8s. Sorry, not Greyhounds, M8s. I don't know what I'm talking about. M8s here that actually can hold the line. We have some Stuarts, a whole lot of Stuarts, actually. Shermans there, and then the Sherman M4A3 with the 76 in C phase. Remember, this is on balance, so this should definitely be interesting. At least the incomes aren't the same. Hoorah. Support tab, solid. You have 50 cals. 50 cals are incredible. Obasier M4, so some 2K right there. AT tab, mostly M10s, and then you have a 157mm cannon in A phase, along with, I forget what the Fusiliers are. I'm assuming a bazooka. I'm guessing a bazooka. I'm not 100% sure, though. The AA tab, solid. Bofors and GMC Bofors, which are basically just mobile Wolfers. So lots of good there. The RD tab, really solid. You have the 81 mortars and the Obasiers. Wait, I accidentally covered the picture. 105s. And then we have off map here. Yuck. Gross. And then finally, down at the bottom, air tab. Really solid, but we are just seeing the DB73, which is excellent in C phase, the P38 here in B, and the Recon before that. So no fighters at all, just AA. On the other side, Festung Dunkirchen, a very solid division, has seen a lot of play here in Season 11 of League. Recon tab, nothing amazing, just the Commandos are the only things really worth talking about here. It's really solid TNT toss and infantry. Or do they have a Molotov? Maybe it's a Molotov. No, I think it's a grenade. And then the infantry tab, big, chonky, lots of disheartened troops. The best unit in here is the Oddconf, phenomenal Panzerschreck unit with double MG42. Then we have the Stolstruppen, which are actually pretty good little suicide grenade forward squads. And then KM Pioneer with their Panzerschreck, the Jag Pioneer, which is actually quite bad. And we're seeing the Landschützen and the Festung Grenadier. Isn't there a Sickring in this deck? Maybe not. I think I'm thinking of Tetao. Then tank tab, the only choices you have are Panzer IV and Stug 3, and you're going to always take both of those. The support tab, pretty solid. IG33, IG18s here. The Erg Kampflet, which is phenomenal. Kampfletta, and then he's bringing the police units. Okay. Fine. Again, not really his choice. The AT tab, you get the Jagdpanther, 2-pack 40 cards, pack 38, and Martyr 3. A tab, phenomenal, one of the best in the game, but we have 88s here. No 105s. It's really depressing, actually. Flak 43s. RD tab with some big guns with the 155, 81 mortar, and the yucky off map. And finally, air tab is just some heavy bombers and recon. So off we go. Looks like both players committing pretty heavy to the north here, as usual. Wow, Koenig's got quite the attack here. On the other side, not nearly as much. Tractions, though. Tractions are definitely nice. They get you into places. Koenig really light down south, and it looks like he will be punished for it. If Jaapaasa decides to really push here, he should get an advantage. Flammenwerfer's getting into position, though, with their traction zip. Although the 4 GPAs here are quite solid as well. Like, they're pretty fast. Actually, the throwing of the smoke grenade caused him not to be able to kill that unit in the transport. Spade Troop spotted immediately by the M8s here. Jagdpanther coming in right away. Love that from Jaapaasa. Love that aggressive play. Will the Spade Troop survive long enough to continue to spot for this Jagdpanther? It's trying to get into position. What's it shooting at? The Stuart, I assume? I assume the Stuart. Nope, it is hitting this M8. Now, if the M8 find a side shot... Yeah, oh yeah, they absolutely can kill this thing. It's got to be careful. 2 light tanks dead already. M8 on the hill here. Oh, this is an M20. I thought this was an M8. Oh, the Fusilier coming in. Oh! They have a bazooka. No! Gets the hit, but the heavy armor. Bazooka only does 10 damage. This is a heavy tank, at least classified as such. So it has 12 health, so it survived the bazooka round. Oh, this is so cheeky. He's chasing it down. Oh my god. I love this. This is an incredibly heads-up play. There it is. Jagdpanther down. That was that. That thing should have been an absolute house. And he literally just bum rushed it with some bazookas. Oh, that's so good. It's so cheesy, but it's so good. It's not cheesy, but it is, but it isn't. Realistically speaking, it's very cheesy. Gameplay-wise, it's not cheesy at all. You gotta do something to take care of it. Sappers into this town, gonna be rough, because any armor coming in will just straight up die to the bazooka here. This is actually a disaster for Jaapaasa, as more support weapons come in. Has he not noticed? It doesn't feel like he's noticed. M20 here. M8 on the hill now, hitting the Flak 43. Martyr 3 does stop. Okay, all right, so he is dodging out. Flak 43 might go down here, though. The combo M8 and M5 will surrender. It is what's really going to happen. There's nowhere to fall back to. This is bull. This is cheese now. I'm calling full cheese on this one. The bazooka move, that was tip-top play right there. But this half-track bullcrap is bullcrap. They really need to stop letting half-track surrender stuff. I'm fine with them holding front line. Annoying, but okay. It's worse than them sneaking all over the place. But the whole, like, surrendering crap when they can't even shoot at it because they don't fire within 50 meters, that's bull. It's absolute bull. It really encourages a line of cheese A play that we shouldn't be encouraging, like, frankly. Jaapaasa on the back foot right now, 14-10. Devastating early losses here. ME410 here, nothing to shoot that down except 50 cals. And 50 cals will do it eventually. They will definitely force this off. See the suppression building up steadily. Now, the ME410 is quite fast, so it's not going to build up really quick. Also, well, no, it has terrible agility. And remember, agility is the ability to dodge AA. Yeah, 50 cals absolutely just decimating. Martyr 3 unfortunately bounces on the M10. Well, that is just, that's, wow. That's bad. Twice? Wait, seriously? 130 millimeters of penetration, 75 millimeters of armor. I know we're like functioning here at max range, but still. That seems very... 3 times bounce. Now, the M10 has missed twice now. 3 times, actually. So, the RNG is punishing both of them for existing. M10 does go down, though. Jaapaasa really not being able to take advantage of anything down south. It is a grenade. I was correct. Sapper's just chilling out in the open. Does get the grenade off. Commando does not retreat in time. Wow, Koenig is on top of his micro. This man is a beast. Jagdkampf is forcing off some infantry here. They have no chance against the Pioneers, though. And the 50 cal will do it just fine as well. They do fall back. Oh, they don't know where to go. Oh, no, they're still getting hit by the 50. Finally get away. Oh, nope, just kidding. Back out to the 50 cal. Oh, my God. This poor Jagdkampf. He doesn't know what to do. He should be falling straight back. He just can't figure this out. Oh, is he going to get this thing surrendered? Oh! Wow. That was some rough RNG. It's right there by that fallback. Jaapaasa needs to fall back again. There we go. He is doing it. My goodness. Koenig throwing down smoke already. Jaapaasa does have an opportunity. If he pushes forward here, could definitely... Well, there's a good chance he could probably pick up this flag, but it'd be tough. Especially with clearly all his focus going up here right now. Martyr 3 doing its best to hold off all these soft targets with its HE. Or conflict bullets going through the hill. Magic. How's it doing that? We're not sure. The world may never know. '81 mortar in. That's going to make it really hard to win infantry combat. Especially Shchedrin just has this tendency to really bunch up in a couple points. Like, it's like off map here is backbreaking. Because you just off map this hill and you're definitely going to pick up half your opponent's stuff. Or you off map right here and or here or here or here, and you are going to get hits. Like, Shchedrin is a very off map painful map. And both players do have it. I mean, let me do note. Look at all the smoke. Bro is on top of it. I could be so much better if I use smoke. And yet I continue not to. Oh, the Sapper's getting another kill with their bazooka. KM Fear trying to hold on. No chance, though. Too much. I'm surprised Jaapaasa's not just falling him back all the way. Like, he probably can't get out of it, but he'd at least have a chance. Martyr 3 goes down. Panzer 4 takes out the Sherman there, so that's a pretty good kill. Now the Panzer 4 is standing strong again, although a 57 mil coming in. I can't believe that Jagdpanther went down like that. That was nuts. 9 out of 10 players see that like Jagdpanther and just like, oh crap, I need to fall back. I can't fight that thing. Just would almost just abandon the hill right there. Koenig, zip right in. Didn't even hesitate. Like, oh, look at that. Free Jagdpanther to kill with my bazookas. Did the Panzer really lose sight of that? Oh, he did, I guess. No, nope, he landed the hit. Nice kill there. Needed that. That M8 was going to be a royal pain in the D. Jagdkampf, really not great at CQC. They do have 4 MP40s, so they're not useless, and the G43s are better than your average rifle, of course, but this is obviously not where you want your Jagdkampf to be. And now Jaapaasa getting forced out of this area from, it looks like a mortar strike, it would appear. Looks like a strike from the mortar, because none of these units took a ton of damage. Wow, the leader of all units gets surrendered. Oof. Double Jagd Pioneer should do the job. There we go. Again, the problem is these guys really aren't good, and Festung just struggles with CQC. Now, Jaapaasa did make the heads-up play of capturing down here, moving some Grenadiers forward to capture there. Nice play. Kampflet now in all over the place. These guys are pretty key at this point, I would say. Pick it up. Can they pick up the 57? Kampflet up close, forcing off the Stuart. God, these things are so good. Landshutsen going to try against the 50 cal. He's feeling like a hero. Kampflet did move in time to dodge the 81 mortar, so nice micro there by Jaapaasa. 50 cal does go down. There are plenty of those, though. There are 10, and that is just so unpleasant. I'm not saying we need to nerf 50 cals. I just think we need to buff other machine guns to be anywhere near equivalent to a 50 cal. It's not even close. The Hotchkiss is like kind of like a poor man's 50 cal, but it is a poor man. M10 out of HE. Yep. And Koenig noticing that immediately and not even messing around. Did he move far enough? Yeah, he did. He did. Koenig doesn't make mistakes like that. Can the air conflict take out the 57 mil cannon? He can. Wow. Immediately wiped. Mortar gonna hit some Landshutsen for freebies. And we're into B phase. Remember, too, Jaapaasa's on the Vanguard, which means this is not getting better for him here. He's had to use his excess income just to seal the massive breach up north. Now, he does have a lot of stuff on the map. This always happens with Festung because you have a lot of disheartened crap. Zappers finally go down. How much CQC are we? Oh, yeah, no, it's 2 cards of sappers, so apparently it's plenty. Although Pioneer's about to be out. Conflict gets hit by the 50 cal. Not even the Air Conflict that can beat the 50 cal. The mightiest of the mighty. In this game, you could call in an M1 Abrams and a 50 cal would pin it down. Sped Troop go down again. A lot of recon dying here, actually. Yagkampf might get an easy kill here on the Sherman. Oh, yeah. Nope, just kidding. Koenig is just 2 on it. The man is a beast. I feel like I've casted him a lot lately, and I just feel like every time I watch him, he's getting way better. Bro must play a lot. I love it. Oh, and the P-38 getting its big bomb striking. Although, damage-wise, somewhat minimal, actually. Char moves right in. Sherman does not wait at all. Nothing else in the woods, though, really to capture it. Oh, he's trying to do it with the 50 cal. It'll never get there in time. And here comes the Festung Grenadier and Landschützen as well. So Jaapaasa back on a 14-10. His Vanguard income propelling him to a lead. Though not in tickets at the moment. KM Pioneer, pretty bad at long range. Like, awful, actually. They don't even have an LMG, so they're pretty shite. These guys really aren't that good. They have a Panzer truck. That's what makes them good. Otherwise, they're a small squad that tosses a grenade and generally dies. Now, the Yagkampf, on the other hand, now that's a unit. Ooh, the Lafley. That means, if it was a Lafley, that means it was probably an 88 or something. We can't see what it was, but it was probably an 88. That or an IG-33. Yeah, it was either an 88 or a IG-33, and losing either of those sucks. Sherman goes down, though, to the Yagkampf here. Nice kill there. Stolstrupen now in, so some more CQC power here. This is definitely like their better. The Yag Pioneer is not great. This actually is pretty good for only 15 points, getting a grenade and shock and stuff. They can do some work. Are they capping every green flag on the map? No. I mean, green force on the map? They are not. But they certainly can do some work. So Jaapaasa desperately looking for a 15-9 here. M10 goes down. A lot of armor dying, actually. The loss of that Jagdpanther was awful. But since then, Jaapaasa's done a pretty good job of picking up some kills on Koenig's armor. And that's 257 mil cannons down. Now, it's not like Jaapaasa has a ton of tanks, but he does have 12. And if he kills off all the 57 mils, which he's pretty close to doing, all that's really left to face his armor efficiently is the M10s and the M4A3 in C phase. Now, the Stuart in the town, though, does manage to capture back Koenig's flag. Sappers getting their grenade off every time. This time the Landschützen do fall back in time, though. No leadership here. Definitely hurting because Koenig's got his leader in. Festung should be able to beat a 1 health flamer. Not actually 100% sure, though, because that disheartened thing, it does matter. I know top players use them like it doesn't even matter, but it does. It certainly does weaken your unit's ability to survive. Oh, no, that's not a 1 health. That's 2. Smoke on the Festung. Wait, so now he can't see it? Is that what just happened? No, he's still shooting. Why isn't he surrendering it? Oh, well, it's dead. And Jaapaasa on a 15-9. He's done it. Recapture the flag in the town. And currently has the 15-9. Jagdkampf coming in to hit that Stuart, but Koenig already on the way back. Really should try to get some recon in this church tower. That would really help him out. So can Koenig hold his 15-9? That's the real question. Stug 3 versus an Aubessier. I mean, obviously you want that fight. Aubessier doesn't have a heat. It's just firing HE. Now, it will eventually, like, break this thing down if it keeps doing it. Not sure where Jaapaasa's planning to go from here. I mean, Jaapaasa's done well after that horrid start. I mean, that was not a good start for him at all. He's really pulled it back together here. Really no arguing that. There's hordes of garbage infantry just hold the line. Look how many infantry there are. There's just so many. It's a hilarious juxtaposition against 2nd Blindee, which of course has barely any infantry. Poor Grenadier. He's trying. He's doing absolutely nothing, but he's trying. Yakov could pop forward and maybe get involved. Doesn't look like Jaapaasa's watching, though. P-38 was in and absolutely farted all over these infantry. None of them dead again, because somehow a 500 kilogram bomb does not kill you, but yeah, it is what it is. Jaapaasa making a ballsy play here, pushing this Shtug forward. I mean, if he could get all the way forward, he could get this 81 mortar. That would be huge. We see a Bofors and a 105 and another 81 mortar. Wow, Koenig must be feeling pretty good to call in all these backline units. I think Jaapaasa definitely needs to commit a little harder down south to try to get this flag. '88 getting hit by the mortar. Potentially maybe even an off map. I don't want to say that, but the truth is an off map right here would be quite devastating. And I know attack power suggesting an off map. What has the world come to? I agree. I agree. Shtug takes a hit from the M10? Is that what just happened? I have no idea otherwise what that was just now. Yeah, Jaapaasa cannot get anything on this hill to stick now because there's a lot of artillery to hit anything. Voltigears with the double Brownings here. A little bit more potent at long range. As the fight in the town, not going great. Yagkampf went down already. I think it got surrendered here. Looks like it took out something. Half track. Does get the 15-9 again. Has flipped the tickets. Oh no, the Yagkampf's right here. What am I talking about? Sometimes attack power, I feel like I'm blind. Just like don't see it. I like this little push here. Can the Ur-Conflict stop this Stuart? It might be able to, especially with side shots. 2-on-1, not great. Now it's going to switch targets, which is really bad. Oh, yeah. Whoa! 88 comes in clutch, but now the Ur-Conflict has to re-target again. And now it's finally pinned. Although there's still that 15-9. So he lost the flag in the town temporarily. Light armor proving to be an issue. As of course it would. If he could get into this building, he could kill that Stuart quite easily. But the question is, could he get in? And probably not. We're now in the sea phase, though. Stolstrupen and Sappo's trade. That's a wonderful trade for the Stolstrupen. Oh, the Yagkampf ended up in the church tower. Oh no. Oof. There's the off map. It's the 164, not the big one. I don't think this one is as deadly, I don't think. It's definitely not as deadly, but I don't think it's as effective, I guess would be the word. 50 cals can stop the world from turning. Festung Grenadier is getting in. They have no AT, though. That is the issue. There's no AT infantry here. Another Ur-Conflict moving into a more supportive position, though. 88. The 88 is here. It's certainly in a pretty good spot there to help out. Off map from Koenig as well. Both players deciding now is the time to sink to the lowest of lows. Oh, what has brought you to this lowly state? Anybody? We just came out of the season for it. If you don't know, you must be a Millennial. Wait, not a millennial. What is this? Gen Z? Gen Zer. Somehow hasn't watched one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time. There it is. Whose off-map will break the enemy first? It certainly seems like Jaapaasa's off-map is going to do more damage. It's hitting the majority of the troops here. There's a lot more troops up north for Jaapaasa that aren't going to get touched. And most of these units are just garbage units anyway. Things are messy. Back to a 14-10. Half-track goes down. The Festung Grenadiers were forced off, but the Kampflete is here to stop these infantry. 50 almighty 50 cal, though. Can it be stopped? Off-maps coming in. 155 is quite strong. Like, this one out of Blindee is very good. No, he ended up catching these ones up north as well. Now the 168 coming in on the other side. 64, whatever. '88 completely fails. Bombing strike in. Oh. Barely misses the 164. Koenig has units to follow up the off-map. Jaapaasa really doesn't. And all of a sudden, town's in Koenig's hands. Jagdkampf is here, though. Never fear. For their bazooka can solve many problems. Their Panzerschreck can solve many problems. Such as this Stuart. Goodbye. This off-map might stop these reinforcements, and that would be kind of hilarious. And I would almost think purposeful by Koenig. He's at a level that I could see him doing that. 88 needs to fall back. It did. Ouch. Oh, sadness. Off-map, though, from Jaapaasa returning. I mean, it won't do much. The big thing is now all these buildings are destroyed. And this, folks, is why a city map was never a good idea for this game. Because this is what happens. People just start throwing off maps down all over the place, and then it's an unusable quagmire of random cover and garbage. Like, it's not fun at all. Unwinnable by any tank division. Even unwinnable by most mechanized divisions. It would be an extremely unpleasant experience. I'm glad they never did it. Now, what I'm not glad about is the fact they never gave us a freaking map editor, which they just gave to WARNO, or will be giving to it in a week or two. I feel like if they can give... So, they said in the update, I know we're not here for WARNO news, but I think it's important to note that this exists. So, their comment was, we're giving modders exactly what we use in-house. Cool, great. I'm cool with WARNO having a map editor. That's fantastic. Good for the health of the game. I hope it does it for. I hope it makes WARNO just disgustingly fun. That'd be fabulous. Because the biggest issue most of the time with the Eugene game are their maps. If they can give WARNO people the in-house things for WARNO, why can't they give Steel Division 2 people that? I understand Steel Division 2 of the map editor is complicated and stupid and blah 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 blah. Why not? What's stopping him? Truly, what's stopping him? I want to know, Eugen. Tell me the truth! Sorry, got a little angry there. It's all good. I'm cool. I'm cool. It's all good. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good. But that would be really nice, wouldn't it, everybody? Wouldn't that be really nice? A map editor? I know we've all heard it. I know it ain't happening. But, you know, attack power can complain. I can dream. I'm dreaming big. Large. Incredibly huge. Looks like Jaapaasa going to pick up this flag in. He had a 1410, but lost it from the off-map grabbing this. Jagdkampf can take care of this. The 155 does have a 50 cal on it and a 30 cal? Yeah. 2 30 cals. So this thing is an absolute house. This is a Sherman. Like, this without the main gun. This is a Sherman. A lot of times off-map don't have weapons on them. So, yeah. This Kampflete is, like, the absolute hero of this area. Yes, we do see some RD finally specifically targeting it. Although the RD on the hill is breaking down Jaapaasa's forts here. I don't think he'll hold that hill for much longer. Off-map goes down to the Panzerschreck. 1410. Can Jaapaasa find his 1510, 15-9? With the Kampflete here, he might be able to. Stolstrusen Sappers trade, and that's a wonderful trade again. Stolstrupen showing their value. Was there only 2 off maps from this? Maybe there was 3. I think there was only 2 though. This 88 is just being picked on so hard. Just leave me alone. I don't want to die to mortars. Stop it. Just stop it. Jaapaasa really needs to find that 15-9. Get some more ticks in here. This situation is rapidly deteriorating from him income-wise. He's down 65 points a tick, 650 points every 10 minutes. And he was up going into C phase 250 points. Right? So that is gone. That 250 point advantage is long gone at about the 24-minute mark, right? Yeah, basically at the 24-minute mark. So from here, it's all downhill. Like, the income disparity will only increase. He needs to move these guys, the Jaapaasa at least, forward to try to stop this push. Koenig doing a much better job of getting veterancy on his units. It's making them a lot more effective. IG-33 trying to hold the line down with its few heat shells. Hiya! It does land. I mean, he landed hits on both of those. Infantry guns, guys. They can be suspiciously powerful. KM Marine Infantry, the C-phase card getting spammed out here. Is he out of Jaapaasa? That'd be pretty bad. Well, there's one coming in up here, so there may be some more. Hard to say. Hard to say. You never know. '88 finally meets its maker after constant arty bombardment. Koenig's backlines are so full, though. The 155 Jaapaasa has not done much. I feel like it's been firing the whole time, but it hasn't done much. Conflitta does go down to the arty, a devastating loss for Jaapaasa. But he's got the 15-9. Only 5 minutes left here if he can hold it. He's got this. I mean, the town flag is very shaky. The thing with the Marine Infantry, I actually like these guys. They're chunky. 20 points for a 12-man squad with an LMG and an AT grenade. That's pretty good, honestly. It's not a great LMG. It's not a great SMG either, but still quite good. It would actually be better if he just stayed hidden, like, right in this gap here. Because now he's going to run in these Nueve, and the Nueve are going to beat him. I don't know, actually. Maybe not. Yep, half track down. Still doesn't manage to cap it. Is Festung going to win this? Nah, well, I don't know. We're going to find out here. Of course, there's a huge cover disparities. That's the only reason the Festungs are even in this fight. Oh, they won. Wow. Volunteers trying to come in to help out. 15-9 being held a little bit longer now. Ooh. And he even lost this northern flag and is still holding on to the 15-9. From this to... Wait, where's the 15-9? Oh, this flag here. Here comes the armor blob. This Shchedrin 3 has no chance. Although there's a Pack 40 here for some... What's the word I'm looking for? Ambush. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Mortar in. It's a little off target, though. May not have a huge effect. Kind of depends on where these first rounds fall. And the Pack 40 misses 2 in a row. Yeah, that's not infuriating at all. Misses 3. All 3 shots of this well-placed Pack 40. Yeah, that's not crap. IG-18 going to try to save the day with its heat shells again. Haja! Bounces. Oof. Pack 40 actually a little out of position. Should be kind of more over here so it can save this side. Still 15-9, though. Volunteers get pinned down by the Festung. My goodness, they're doing it. More off-map. Yay! And like I said, Shchedrin just being an absolute off-map paradise. This is a destination if you want to play. If you want to cheese off-map, this is the map to do it. Because it's so hard to avoid being bunched up. Like, there's nothing you can do. You have to have infantry in these woods. Like, you have to have infantry on this hill. You gotta have troops in the town. Like, it's just like such easy places to shove an off-map down someone's throat. And there's absolutely nothing Jaapaasa can do about it. And here comes, yep, here comes the... Oh no, it looks like he's not gonna surrender with these, actually. And now all the way back to a 13-11. Yes, would you like some wine with that cheese? Only the finest. And the 12-12 is being searched for the Spahi here, spotting the Festung. Pack 40 dead from the Arty. And these units are really close to the Shchedrin 3, which is not ideal. 12-12 achieved. Has Koenig stabilized. Shchedrin 3 gets the kill on the M10. The turret turn speed is killer for that. Can't believe Saparo's not pushing forward again. Volunteer goes down to the Shchedrin 3. This thing is like a monster right now. Does Jaapaasa have the resources to get back into this? I mean, he's got the off-mate, so he did save a third. I knew it. I didn't think he called 3 in. Shchedrin 3 goes down, though, and that's pretty backbreaking. Pack 40, will it get out in time? Yeah. It does. All right, counter off map. Counter battery. And there's the flag. 13-11 again, 5 minutes. Oh, ugh. Although he's about to lose this flag, which is going to cost him his 13-11. And these volunteers are quite good at close range. They put out a fair bit of damage. Jeep goes down to the 88. Oh, Pack 40 goes down. Took out one of the Shermans. Couldn't take them both out. Too much Shermanator. Too much Shermanating. And Jaapaasa really didn't follow up his off-map, which makes it kind of useless. Now Koenig on a 14-10, but there's a lot of I mean, there's a lot of ticket difference here. And 15 minutes left only. I'm not sure if Koenig could turn it all the way around with only a single tick. Half-track cheese goes down to the flak 43. 88 goes down, though. A lot of the big guns dead. And Martyr 3 needs to probably... He's got to get in here to try to save the day a bit. This Sherman doing whatever he wants. Off map, don't bother me. Off map, don't bother me. Off map, don't bother me. Go away and die in a hole. Wow, Martyr bouncing at sub 1,000 meter range. That's kind of crap. That's kind of crap. I mean, they got 100 millimeters of armor, but Jaapaasa getting kicked pretty hard in the nards by the RNG god. And now he is very much on the back foot. I'm not sure where he even holds a flag at this point. He's lost most of his AT. He had a lot of Pack 40s, but I think a lot of them are dead. Double Shchedrin 3 coming in. P38 going to clear this out. WWII. Skadoosh. I get copyrighted for that. Jaapaasa did capture 2 flags in the town again, though. His off map. Look at this freaking. That's ridiculous. Redonkulous. Ridiculous, I say. I mean, 12-12 is in Jaapaasa's fair. I don't know if he can hold out for 15 more minutes, though. I really don't. Not from a flag standpoint, but from a pure unit standpoint. Like, these Shermans are just crushing into his backlines. This RD piece has no AT, so, like, once he finds it, he can kill it. Shchedrin 3 is desperately coming in. Another Pack 4. Okay, so he's definitely not out of Pack 4. He's not even out of Jagdkampf. Or Panzer 4s? Really? Wow, he really held on to that. already just pouring down everywhere. Does kill the L4. Go flak 43 there. Spare troop going to go down, loses that line of sight. Pack 40 trying to get in position. It is unloaded, so it's not like he'll insta-die. But we've seen how underwhelming the Pack 40s have been. 57 mil going to get insta-wrecked by the IG-33. 1311 for Koenig. Flak 43, 2-pin to stop the DB-73. As Koenig swings down north from his advantage position there. Take advantage of his overwhelming firepower up north. Down south, he's even starting to build up a good bit. DB-73 in 2 of those now. It's important to note how many of these are in. They are a pretty solid bomber. Yeah, pretty much missed, though. At close range, these Shermans definitely beat the Panzer IV 2-on-1. Wow, Pack 40 bouncing again. Oh, now, Pack 40s do bounce on Shermans relatively often. This isn't like a shocking thing, but it's still very unfortunate. Jaapaasa can't, like, hit and pen a Sherman to save his life right now. And now that it's in range of the 50 cals, that Pack 40 is useless. Wow, okay, both recon tanks were damaged, apparently. This Panzer IV is left to hold the line. And Koenig's one of the few players... Wow, the Sherman hit on the move. I mean, it has stabilizers, I think, so I think it fires better on the move. But Koenig, one of the only players I see have the balls to fast move stuff and not be horribly punished by it all the time. This Pack 38 probably won't kill this at max range. It's probably like a 20% pen. The Shchedrin 3, on the other hand, that's definitely a lot more capable. 15-9 double tick, already hitting the Shchedrin 3s, the desperately needed Shchedrin 3s. The 155 gonna lay some HE down on this Sherman. Feel my might. Another Pack 40 in. Will it unload in time? Does unload, but from the 50 cal, not because of Jaapaasa's play. But the 155 does the job himself. I'll take care of this. Don't you worry. I will drop large shells on him and he will die. I mean, 9 minutes left? Double tick, though, probably not. Single tick, yes, I still think he wins. But double tick, no, not so much. I mean, the Jagdkampf could try to kill this Sherman off. Make an attempt, at least. 50 cal, too strong. IG-18, no chance. Got one shot off. Will probably be its only shot. Yep. Sappers are going to kill this Jagdkampf. Oh, that's going to be so sad. L4 flying unbothered. That's always a really bad sign. Well, a really bad sign for somebody. Volunteer blobs pushing forward. Blindee unbalanced. Didn't think I'd see it. I am obligated to root for the balanced player, so yes, balanced power. Feel balanced might. Untouchable. P38, Baba Booey. Nope. Shkaboom. Yeah, I don't see any way in here for Jaapaasa. Now his hordes of units are dying as well, as Koenig's waves of Frenchmen crush the Germans beneath their heels. And Jaapaasa throws in the towel. Excellent game to both players. That was definitely an exciting one to watch. Looking at 4,040 kills to 3,410 there. The might to balance. What are you going to do? It was really that opener. It was the opener that by Koenig that I think really won him that game. It bought him so much extra time. Like, if Jaapaasa had been up points in those first 5 minutes of the game, I don't think Koenig wins that. And also, killing off that Jagdpanther, like, effortlessly, essentially. Like, of course, it was a lot of micro effort, but, like, in terms of, like, didn't have to expend any resources, essentially, to kill that, was pretty massive. I mean, that thing could have sat on that hill most of the game and stopped any armor from coming around it. So, yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty clutch. That was a pretty clutch play. Not gonna lie. But if you guys enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider checking out the Patreon linked down below. Thanks to all of those who have or currently supporting it. Really does help out. Thanks a bunch, guys, and have a fantastic day.